amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And on the hill, Eduardo Rodriguez. How about a scouting report on him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Okay, all set to go. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. Here comes a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Gurriel has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Now, Sal Frelick. Ball one there. Right through there for a strike. Nope, just missed. One out, bases empty. And a foul ball. Frelick tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. One down, base is empty. And that's too high, ball 4.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Here's Juan Soto. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Rodriguez, in his 11th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a changeup, a sinker, and he works in a slider. The 1-0. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Save.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
At the belt and fires.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second here on opening day. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Batting fourth.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while, a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head. But I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty, it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Willie Adames up now for the Brewers. First pitch just misses.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Fraley, the runner at third. Soto over at first with one away. That one the other way. That's a base hit, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
One down, and now it's William Contreras. Hit on the ground, might be two. There's one.
He's out.
To Walker, and that's two. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And the home team down a run. You're dialed into the show. Back here in the desert, today's starting pitcher, Aaron Ashby. What do we have on him?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
On the ground to third. On to first. One up, one down. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. The pitch. And a foul ball. On the ground right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Corbin Carroll swings it now. Good power, and he's homered off some really big names early in his career.
Yeah, Boog, his first home run was against Yu Darvish. He also got to Clayton Kershaw and Max Scherzer shortly after. It's easy to gain confidence when you're having success.
Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. The throw in, not going to get him. He's in there.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So a man aboard, Anthony Santander at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Missed with a changeup, and now it's even 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And another ball. And a swing and a miss. And that'll do it. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. On to the second inning here in the desert. It's the Brewers 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Second inning set to go. Now the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
Sosa.
And the pitch. Not
Ball one,
close
no
with
strike.
that one, and it's 1-0. Wouldn't
That's
chase
ball
that
two.
time. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Next offering is in for a strike. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
The first baseman, number 12, Rhys Hoskins.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Well struck left field. It bangs off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw, but he's in there easily.
Batting in, the right fielder, Joey Wiemer.
Now it's the right fielder, Joey Wiemer. That's in there. 0-1. Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 gone.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
This is Bryce Terang, and that drops in for a strike. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Hoskins at second with 2 down. Upstairs.
2 strikes.
The 2-2 just missed. Christian Yelich up next for the Brewers. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. In the air, left field. Gurriel has it sized up. He's got it. And that is that. Milwaukee leaves one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And we're back. And here's the veteran outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Ashby back to work. Right through there for a strike. And that one is inside. And now 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
And now the lefty. Foul ball there. The 2-2 now. Lifted in the air, right center field. Weimer snags it on the run.
Batting 6, the designated hitter.
Here's Lane Thomas. Right down the chute, and it's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now the catcher comes up to him. Gabriel Moreno. Ashby keeping an eye on him. Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. Throw to second, and he's out.
They were right on top of it. They guessed right on the first pitch out. Tells me they had some good data or scouting report. Maybe it's just a feeling, but either way, perfect execution, great throw and tag, and they erased that runner at first.
That one missed. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Batting in, the first baseman.
And now it's Christian Walker. First pitch misses. Up the middle, Adames. They get the force. That's out number 3. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We played 2 full. It's the Brewers 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. New inning getting started. Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. As the lefty gets to work. Up and in, ball 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Sal Frelick.
And now the center fielder, Sal Frelick. The walk and a run scored his first time. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. On the ground. Fires to first on the run. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Juan Soto now. Reached on a drop. Third strike his first time.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That misses, and that's ball 2.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That one finds the zone. Now 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Just missed. That one clips the outside corner. Full count now.
3-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
2 outs, runner at first. Willie Adames stands in. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. The shortstop takes the ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Soto, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's 1-1. Into center. Santander in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Brewers strand 1. They lead it 1-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now it's going to be Tommy Troy.
Tommy Troy.
And a pitch. In for a strike. 0-1. That's to 3rd. Fires over to Hoskins. 1 up, 1 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Next to hit, Ketel Marte. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Backed off the plate that time. The Brewers up by a run as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So a substitution needed at first because of the injury. D-backs bringing on a pinch runner, Leo Jimenez. Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Grounded out his first time up. Wouldn't chase that time. And the 1-0. Fly ball down the line. Yelich snags it. Runner tagging from first. Yelich hurries it back in. And the lead runner has to hold on at second.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play. And it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold onto it after contact.
And that one fouled off. The Brewers leading by a run here in the last half of the 3rd. And that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The pitch. A laser to left base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score and they've tied it. It's 1-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 2 outs. Runner on first. Anthony Santander stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Ashby keeping him close.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That's a little bit low. The pitch. Here goes the runner. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
The count 2-1. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Now into the game, Leo Jimenez. He'll play second
base. Number 49.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers. He hit into a double play his first time up.
William Contreras.
Rodriguez back to work. Contreras, 28 years old, and he won a Gold Glove last season.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 1-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second. The throw is offline. He's got a leadoff double. Kevin Kiermaier. He'll take over out left after the injury.
Number 39.
Go ahead run on base. And here is Sosa to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back. Kicks and fires. That one way inside. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Doubled his first time up. This one in the air center field. Santander settles underneath it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Joey Wiemer.
Next for the Brewers, Joey Wiemer. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch, and he just misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And another ball. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Chris Rodriguez up and throwing. Nelson getting loose as well. And there's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a ball. Bryce Terang in the on-deck circle. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Can't lose, ball.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Bryce Terang will hit next. Fly to left his first time. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Two on, 2 outs. And a count 1 and 2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Next offering misses. 2 and 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. So they strand a pair. We're midway in the 4th. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Kevin Kiermaier. The pitch. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Elvis Peguero getting loose out there. The wind and the pitch. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And out of here. He goes deep in his first at bat off the bench. His first homer of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So digging in, Lane Thomas. That's a strike.
But we just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The wind of the pitch. That one in the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike.
You know, these D-backs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well. First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Moreno stands in now and watches strike one. A little bit low.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
There's a swing and a
One
miss.
ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And there's 2 down.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Walker in the box now as he looks at ball one.
Count 1-0.
Second plate appearance of the day for him. That one finds the zone, and a count 1-1.
strike.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. D-backs get one on the solo jack. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Chris Rodriguez. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. And now it's Christian Yelich.
The left fielder, Christian Yelich.
And a pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, these Brewers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And the righty deals. Smoked on the ground a second. Sends it to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
The center fielder, number 10, Sal Frelick.
Sal Frelick, the next to hit. That pitch gets the corner. That's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Long gone. His first homer of the year. It's 3-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Stepping in, Willie Adames. Line drive, caught.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
2 outs, base is empty. William Contreras now at the plate, 1 for 2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Pitch is in there, and 1-1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Carroll brings it in for the 3rd out. 2 runs for Milwaukee on the dinger. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Elvis Peguero.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Tommy Troy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First time up, he grounded to 3rd. And here it comes. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Kicks and deals. And that's down and away.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Here's a 1-2. In there. Got him looking for the K. Throws him with the heater at the knees. So up next, Leo Jimenez. Looking for his first big league hit right here. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. And the right-hander deals. And a good eye there. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right-handed reliever. Missed with a changeup. And the count is even, 2-2. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Leo Jimenez with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. Pickoff move to first. Jimenez dives back in safely. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Here comes a pitch. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Weimer going back. He can't squeeze it, and it drops in foul. The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Jimenez stands at first with 1 out. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
This is Corbin Carroll. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one way inside. Righty to the plate. That catches the corner.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
That one almost got him. Two outs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Move to first. Jimenez back on a dive. Righty delivers. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In comes the tying run from first. It's 3-3.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base paths. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Anthony Santander.
0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. In comes the run from second. It's 4-3. And he's got a double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So 2 down. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. He's already homered in this game. And the first offering is not close. Man on second, 2 down.
2 balls, no strikes.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fastball for a strike.
2-1.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Inning over, and it could have been worse. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Brewers 3. Back here at Chase Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And that's a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And a swing and a line drive into right field. Carroll makes the grab on the run. Rhys Hoskins up now for the Brewers. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off. He was late. The D-backs up by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Ground ball left side. Slings to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now the right fielder, Joey Wiemer. In the air, left side. Kiermaier moving under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in the desert, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Lane Thomas. The right-hander back to work. Inside, just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Trevor Richards, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Poche, a lefty, warming up as well. The 1-0. And a swing and a miss there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And here it comes. Way high. Payoff pitch. Line drive, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So a man aboard, Gabriel Moreno. In the air to left center. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Christian Walker stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Breaking ball inside, and that's ball one. Thomas stands at third with one gone in the inning. Bounce to the right. Now two away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
So they turn things over to the righty, Trevor McGill.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Tommy Troy stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Tommy Troy.
And it skips in the dirt. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in the bottom of the sixth. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So they get one run on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Brewers 3. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Thompson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers.
The second baseman, Bryce Terang.
The pitch. That one fouled off. Thompson, a 6'5" righty. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Next pitch is outside. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Trey Jamison preparing to come on if needed. Anderson also getting ready. Left-hand batter waits. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now it's Christian Yelich. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. Good eye in that spot.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That one's in there, and a count 1-2. The Diamondbacks leading by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit in the air, left field. Kiermaier moving under it. Hauls it in, 2 away. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Oh, he's only an out away from getting through the inning, but he just lost control for a brief moment there. It's not the end of the world, but don't let one mistake turn into another. Get your focus back right here.
Soto in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
With the tying run at the plate as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Tying run at the plate. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a pitch. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
As a hitter, I'll take that all day long. An off-speed pitch, it's not going to rattle your cage too much.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Adames.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Wouldn't chase that time. Frelick at second. Soto on at first with 2 down. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball, Walker. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Brewers 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Trevor Richards.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Leo Jimenez. And a pitch. And misses inside. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. And that's in there at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. That one just misses. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And he drops it down the third baseline. Fires over to Hoskins. Bunt attempt doesn't work. They get the out.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield is back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Yelich should have it. And that will end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Trey Jamison.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. 1 for 3.
Contreras.
And he deals. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Kevin Ginkel, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Anderson warming up as well. Here comes the 0-1. And ball 1. Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting. Third base.
Edmundo Sosa up now for the Brewers.
Sosa.
Right through there for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Oh, and he hit him.
I got him.
Well, he was right up on the plate, so even a small misfire was enough to send him to first.
First and second, no outs. Rhys Hoskins up now for the Brewers. Just missed.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
So the tying run at second, and it's even up.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next pitch is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Kicks and deals. Stays alive. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Two down. Just misses with that one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Joey Wiemer in the Milwaukee on deck circle. And the righty deals. And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And now here is Joey Wiemer, and that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. On the ground, a second, might be two. Over to Perdomo. That's one. To Walker, and that's two.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Bryce Wilson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Anthony Santander.
The center fielder, Anthony Santander.
The pitch. That's in there. Strike one. The wind of the pitch. And it's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. And it's 1-2. The wind and the pitch. That one inside. 2-2. The wind to kick the pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So a man aboard. Next to hit for Arizona, Kevin Kiermaier. He's already homered here in this one. That's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that one missing low. Santander at second with nobody out. And another ball. Man at second. Wouldn't chase that time.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the grab, one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Thomas.
And next is the designated hitter, Lane Thomas. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One out and a runner at second here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. And that one fouled off. And the right-hander deals.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. One out and a runner at second. Next pitch is outside. Outside, and that is ball four.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the catcher.
2 on with 1 out. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the first baseman.
So first and second with 2 outs. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Christian Walker. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. And a foul ball. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Yelich raging back towards the wall. He makes the grab and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Brewers 3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Kevin Ginkel. A chance at his first save of the year. Now here is Bryce Terang.
The second baseman, Bryce Terang.
And a pitch. High in the air, out to right. Carroll moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's Yelich at the dish. First pitch misses. Ginkel, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker. This one lifted in the air, left field. Yelich out on the play. 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 10, Sal.
So last chance for the Brewers. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. And that one almost got him. Just off the inside edge. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks take the season opener and move to 1-0.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for the ball game tonight: First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Brewers, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.